I will keep recording if you're ready.
I'm already recording.
Oh, okay.
What's up, guys? It's Micmastodon, and welcome back to another episode on the blocLIST vanilla server. So this is the entrance to my base. Kind of working it out. I got these two platforms, these two grass platforms that are going to have the twin pine trees. You can see I've already kind of started a trunk. I was going to get to that. So there was a bunch of stuff I was going to do in this episode, and none of it's really going to come to fruition, I think. So let me explain. First of all, you can probably tell I've got this texture pack going. It's a 32 by 32. This is, if you've heard of it, it was all over Reddit the other day. This is the texture pack where the guy's doing one texture a day. I'm going to call it the one a day texture pack. I think he should call it that. He was trying to think of a name. Why not call it that? That's what everybody knows it as. But anyway, it's amazing. I have not been using textures for, well, forever. I've tried them out a couple times and I just did not like them. This is amazing. It's enough like vanilla that you don't really feel like it's getting too fancy, but look at that axe. Actually, you know what's even better is the stone axe. I gotta show this off. But there was a whole ton of stuff I was gonna do. And I just love the axes. There was a whole ton of stuff I was gonna do. I was gonna work on the base. I was gonna go exploring around in that swamp over there. But, well, I don't know. I wanted to get another blocLIST video done, but I mean, I should be doing... I've got a lot of series going on. I should be doing the crash landing. I should be doing Terraformacraft. I should be doing a Terraformacraft walkthrough, tutorial. I've got a redstone tutorial ready to go. I just kind of have to finish the design, make sure it works, and do the video. So that's coming up probably next week. There's a lot I was going to do outside of the blocLIST, and then we've got group events coming up here on the server. So there's that. But anyway, I got on here just to kind of see what was going on, and Master of Cubes was on, and he was looking for some help with a build. He's doing a little shack, I think he's calling it. So I jumped over with him and did a little bit of gave him a little assistance with some design. And that got a ton of footage, so I think that's pretty much just going to be the episode. So, yeah, I don't know. Things are kind of, well, there's a whole bunch going on with this server. We've got group events, like I said. Just got some really, really upsetting news about one of our server members. And, oh man, it's really scary. I really hope that works out. And now that I think about it, how the heck am I going to get down from here? I don't have a bucket. Okay, well, this is going to be one of the pines. I think I can make it to the water. So as I jump off, I am going to send you guys... Well, I already recorded it with Cubes, so I'm either speaking to you from the future or I'm sending you back in time to witness it. It depends on your point of view, I guess. So I will jump off and see you guys when that's over.
Okay, you do your intro thingy, and then I will follow up.
My intro thingy. I don't have an intro. Okay. All right, guys. I'm here with Masterful Cubes, otherwise known as Master of Cubes, otherwise known as the guy who does things with cubes. I don't know. What else are you known as?
I am known as the coolest guy on the server by most people, I'd say, but that's just slang. You know, you can call me anything you want, really.
Okay. So coolest guy on the server.
Yes,
Where are
because
we? Oh,
I I built this in my last episode,
okay.
which isn't on YouTube at time of recording, but whatever. It is my I've started naming everything shacks, so it's my cozy village shack.
Okay.
I originally built this a much bigger version in a snowy biome. So I built a smaller version and I tried surrounding it with snow, but it looked sort of weird. And I've been trying to build a path up to it, but I've been having trouble. I mean,
Okay.
so yeah, like I realized that I built this to line up with this house, but I realized
Yeah.
that if I wanted the row to line up properly with it, it would have to be a block back. And I didn't notice that until after I'd built it. So anyway, I extended the road too wide, but it just the gravel there doesn't look very good. So I tried using like dark oak blocks, but I wasn't happy. So I enlisted the help of the neighborhood small time contractor, I guess.
Okay. Don't tell Civic that we're doing this.
I mean,
And I assume he won't watch
I
any
feel like
videos.
it's justified for Civic for me to not hire Civic again since he still hasn't done my house more than the first floor.
Well, for starters, this path drives me nuts. Oh, you're being
Ow.
shot.
Oh, is that who it is? Okay, I
This
didn't even
path
see.
drives me. I want bones. I want bones.
Oh, I have plenty of bones.
Yeah, so do I. I don't know why I want
Like
those.
I,
I've been playing too much Crash Landing.
uh,
They're very valuable for me in that. Uh, okay, so this path drives me nuts because it doesn't line up with
No.
the well. I want to destroy the well or something, but
I don't even know what these chests are for. Like just potatoes and nothing
yeah,
and carrots. Oh, I guess they're for the farms here, but you'd think you'd be able to integrate chests right here.
yeah, it's really annoying because when you're running along this path, you I can't keep a sprint going
Although,
past this well because I have to go around it and I always
is
end
this
up clipping a
red?
block. Yeah, there's a secret entrance down there.
Yeah, I don't know how Ren would feel about that.
So so here's what I suggest. You're worried about your house and the way
I just want an entrance that looks cool.
yeah, see the problem is it's too close. Right?
So I should rebuild it a block back.
No.
Oh.
We should move the path.
Ah.
And that will kill two birds with one stone. In fact, the path should be here where these torches are. I think we should cut out half of this carrot plot.
Okay.
Like I think
But then,
I think we should dig this up.
so yeah.
Shoot.
Oh yeah, this does solve a chunk of my problem. Although, are we gonna use straight up gravel?
Oh, I don't know.
Because
You can use whatever you want. I was just
I
throwing
mean
down some.
that's one of the things I need help with. Like, cause like I don't I sort of want to like make my own custom path, even if I'm getting your help and it's not my own. And even though I guess the gravel matches the ceiling, it's that's also not. It also doesn't really feel as warm, I think, as the rest of it. It just feels sort of harsh, like a road should. But I don't know. This is my cozy shack with a block of lava in the middle. I want it to be cozy.
Okay, so the shack is supposed to be cozy, like
Yes.
a place to come in from the cold and
Yeah, just sort of like snuggle up
Come
with a
in-
blanket and drink your hot chocolate.
yeah. So you're gonna fill it with like
I have no
wool?
clue what I'm gonna fill it with. Originally, this was gonna be my storage with a ton of chests, but that sort of ruined the cool walls. So I will fill it with something.
You know what you should do? Look at like ski lodges or something
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
see what kind of decor they go with and make banners out of like those kinds of colors.
Oh, that's really cool.
And you could like line the walls with like banners or something. I'm here for the entrance, so
Yes, you're here for the entrance.
I like your door. So it's a one wide
you.
door.
Yes, that's what I always do, pretty much.
Now you don't want to have any windows in this.
See, I thought about that, and I might put like some gray like the same color as the glass for the lava somewhere, but that's still a bit TBH. Although it'd probably be on the sides more than the front.
Okay.
Maybe like these four right here, or like these. Oh, I that was gravel. Okay, these four, but nothing concrete.
Okay. So you want it to feel
Like
enclosed,
that was
though.
just an idea.
You don't want to have that open feel.
No, 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 definitely not open feel. This is for the cold.
Okay, so one of the principles in architecture is to make a structure feel welcoming. It has to feel like it's on a human scale. So,
This doesn't really, does it?
right. So, like when you have a skyscraper, you very rarely
You
see
need to.
the front facade of a skyscraper being flat because as you approach as a 6 foot person walks up to it, it they're just like confronted with this sheet of glass or sheet of concrete or metal or whatever the building is made out of, and it looms
Right.
like straight over their head. So what you see are like entrant like overhangs over. So there's usually like something like this on the building, a little bit. So your problem isn't that your building is too high and it looms that way, but it does loom on a horizontal, like the horizontal
Yeah,
axis, right? So it it's it's too flat. So
too flat.
we need to come out a little bit. We need to have like a porch, or if not a porch, then a little. We can maybe bring the roof down, and I do have some cobble stairs, so we could do. Well, that's a little tough. Maybe.
Does that sign have to go?
I would move it. Yeah, it does. We would move it to the front of whatever we're doing.
Yeah.
I don't. Do you have a crafting bench?
Always have one on me. All right, I guess I should probably put it down, not give it to you.
Yeah, let's throw it down. I could have made one, but ooh, it's red. I don't know if I like this texture pack.
Huh.
I mean, I love it. I do. I really love it. But some of the things
It's
are.
a transition.
Yeah, I gotta get used to them. I can't.
Yeah.
I'm trying it in this video, but I don't know if I'm gonna stick with it. So,
Ooh, wavy.
it's a little wavy. I don't know if I'm
Well,
just
it's
kind of
like
trying
zips.
stuff.
Ooh, that's sort of cool because you get like a highlight from each color of wood with the corners and the half right there.
Yeah,
Although I feel like it needs a bit more.
yeah.
Just-
It feels kind of just like it hanging there.
Yeah, it
So
sort of
let's-
sticks out. I hate how messy your inventory gets when you're building.
Or when you're me
Huh.
playing Minecraft.
See, I try to keep my inventory organized, but as soon as I'm like doing building where you need a lot of different blocks, then like the pattern I have in place totally falls apart and I get confused.
Yeah, see, my problem is I switch from mining to building without doing anything about my inventory, and then I have all this
Right.
building stuff, and then I jumped out of my mind. I'm like, what am I gonna do with nether brick stairs?
Dude, kill the
Yes.
skeleton with them.
Just hit him over the head with
Skeletons.
a nether brick stair.
Oh, wow. These stairs look awesome.
The what now? The stuff I
The
did around the
stairs in
outside.
front. Yeah. That looks fantastic.
I was thinking. That's what we could do with the leaves.
Okay.
Would be to. All right, let me do this one. So get some dirt. I wish I had like a double hotbar.
Yeah.
I would pay Microsoft a lot of money to give me like 18 slot hotbar.
double slot hotbar DLC.
That would be the
best slash
most
worst thing.
most worth it DLC ever.
Oh, am I in your way?
I was just trying to.
I was thinking we could add glowstone in the hedges. That's something people do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
By all
should it be
means.
like
Instead of
within the dirt or
yeah,
within the
I would do it
with
down like in the corner maybe.
in the corner, but like at dirt level or up a block?
Yeah, take out the corner dirt and put
Okay.
glowstone there. Or you know, you could if you really wanted to hide it, you could put it under the stair. Well,
No,
it's
I tested that. That doesn't work anymore
it
in
doesn't.
creative.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think
I
that works anymore.
But wait, those cobble stairs aren't going to be another block out horizontally?
You mean over here?
Yeah, because that's how it goes the rest of the way.
Yeah, you might. Yeah, you'll want to do that.
Okay, just
Yeah.
making sure. I wasn't sure if there was like an architectural reason for that.
No, I just ran out of
Oh, I have plenty more.
Okay, I like it except these need to go.
What needs to go?
This row. This row has to.
Yeah, when it's one wide, it just doesn't work anymore.
Where are your where's the dark oak? Do you have the dark oak logs?
That's all I have. I should have grabbed some more, maybe. Oh, I picked that up. Okay.
Stop it. There we go.
I'm not trying to mess you up, I swear.
Vertical. Throw dirt up there. Okay, there we go. All right, here's my super ninja move. Oh, it doesn't work.
Ah.
Okay, that needs to be something else.
Ooh, idea.
It's about time.
No, bad idea. I tried.
All right, I can't pick that stuff up. Somehow I'm full of stuff again.
I got it.
Oh, yeah, no. Let's make this
That looked a lot better in my head. I'm not gonna lie.
let's just make it open. Or,
Open. Oh, I know.
okay.
Gray glass. This color glass pane.
Sure. Yeah, I think it should, I think it should be a kind of a window.
Yeah.
Either
Panes.
gray glass pane or, I don't know, I like to put fences in or even fence gates as windows. You can do iron bars, but I don't know if you want to introduce iron into this design.
No, and I also don't want bars. That's totally goes against what we've done so far.
Okay, so I think the glass pane would be a good thing there. So you think you'll do glowstone in the center there, the corner there?
Yeah.
Leaves. Cool. And it's a way to
should have
introduce
actually grabbed glowstone.
a
Anyway.
little bit of asymmetry to this too.
Yeah. Because my brain does not comprehend asymmetry. That's why I always build rectangles with repeated patterns.
Well, you're the master of cubes, so.
Yeah. I mean, like what do you expect? Do you have one dark oak plank by any chance?
Oh, I've got a bunch.
Okay, because then we can make enough stairs to finish this.
How do you give somebody a half? Can you give somebody a half a stack? Oh yeah, you.
Right click.
Oh my gosh, that's a brain fart right
You
there.
know what, man? It's a hard game.
It's hard when you're an idiot.
I ain't gonna. It's hard anyway, okay? I would say that Minecraft is one of the most difficult games of our generation. Oh, torches.
It's the details that really make it, right?
Yeah.
Actually,
But although when you think about the fact that there's technically fire right there, and I burnt this down at least 3 times in my creative world, that makes me scared, even though it doesn't actually spread.
what's the new recipe for fences?
It's like a fence gate but backwards. Like the sticks and planks are reversed, I think. Oh, I was right?
Yeah.
Yes. Ooh.
All right.
We're not gonna put that on the other side of the log too?
The what now?
You're not gonna put it like right where I'm rubbing my body against the.
Oh, the other corner of the other surface of the same log.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, you might want to do that. I'm just focusing on the front.
Right.
I mean, that doesn't look bad from here. It
That
looks,
looks cool. It like welcomes you on a gray lining, not gray, brown lining.
and then if you did go with the sunken business,
Yeah, which I probably
I
will.
would
Just
do
like
it
put
like
slabs here on the corners here, and then just put the rest a block down.
do these as slabs, like
Yeah. Slabs lining the star, and then the rest just a block down.
or even
Stairs.
leave the whole star the way it is. So leave that block.
And just put everything slabs.
Or no, like just you can have your slabs going down, but leave this block here as like a little bit of a.
Oh yeah. I meant like I like line around it. So like slabs here, and then the rest.
Yeah, except you're
Is...
not gonna want a slab here.
No, that's true.
So
Although
you could do double slab.
maybe I could
You could do these
just.
two as slabs.
What if I lined the entire perimeter of the star with stairs? So that could look sort of cool right here, and then put the rest of the floor a half slab down, which makes furniture a bit more interesting.
Um, yeah, I
Like,
mean you could play around. You could do whatever you want. I would definitely leave this block as a solid full block though.
let me see which block you mean in a sec. God. Which block?
This block.
This block?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, I wanted to make it a stair, so it would act like a full block anyway. Like, oop. Whoa. Ah. Like here, and then just go around the entire thing, and then make the entire floor half slabs. So it sort of like rolls down, like you said. Like it doesn't go down very far, but I think it still accomplishes the effect. And then
Agreed.
stairs
Agreed.
here,
I
here.
just don't like this. I don't like this half
I mean, we'd have to
slice.
put dark oak down here to fill it in.
Hmm.
You don't like that?
Unless you made that something really. Unless you replaced this dirt with something really interesting, like
Not just dark
glowstone or
oak
something.
planks. Not just like,
Not just more dark oak. Yeah.
oh,
It just looks weird. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the holes. You know how people do like the random road, and they break it up by putting like an occasional like stair block in the road.
yeah. I don't get the random holes in the road because if you're trying to make a cool, realistic road, why would you put holes in it? Like, are you a fan of potholes
Exactly.
or?
Right.
But
People who grew up in cold climates do
but
not understand that technique. Anyway, I was just trying that out.
yeah.
Uh,
Uh,
I'll leave.
so yeah,
I'll leave the finishing touches
this
up to
was
you, but I think I've
yes,
done.
this was an awesome. So yeah, actually, if you want to follow me, we can arrange your payment.
Yes, the most
Um,
important part.
Here, have some ender pearls. We're going
Oh,
this
oh,
way
we're going far.
towards the river.
All right.
I will try to stop making rectangles in the future.
Oh no, I mean rectangles are good. It's just that they're not. They they don't feel cozy, right? Because
Right.
it's very unnatural. Um, so even when you have
Yeah.
like a modern, oh, you know what? If you go to
What?
like Civic's new facade that he did on the record store,
Right. That's mostly a rectangle, I guess.
it's mostly a
Do you have
rectangle,
any
but
ender
it
pearls?
has that slab like overhanging, so that
Right.
like that it doesn't
Yeah.
feel like you're entering a flat surface.
It feels like
It,
you're
it,
entering a new home.
it gives it, what am I trying to say? It brings things down to a more human scale as you enter.
Right. So like as you enter, this magenta pillar sort of pulls you down, and then the glass brings, and then the glass sort of, like from a distance, the glass you can barely see, but as you get closer, it becomes more and more prominent, and it sort of brings, and it sort of continues as you get
Yeah.
closer.
In fact, this does it
Like,
in 3 stages. So there's the top, which is the half slabs of the stone half slabs, and then there's
Then
the
the magenta.
magenta, and then finally it's this, and that's like fully
and like,
back down to
yeah,
human scale. You guys are back already? I only got one of the trees done. Yeah, this is taking longer than I thought. You know, the thing about really big custom trees is as you're building it, you can't see what it looks like. So you really got to come back and step back, take another look at it. But I think this one's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. It looks good from this angle, and this is the important angle, is this approach, because this is the way into my whole base. See how I curled up the branches like that? I was definitely looking at some pine trees the other day, and they do that. They totally curl up. So I wanted to have that effect. I think it looks pretty good. But it's not exactly Twin Pines Bridge, it's Lone Pine Bridge for now. But I'll get to it. But that's going to definitely do it for this episode. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you liked it, please click that like button. And you know, you could always subscribe, and I'd appreciate that. But join me in the next episode, because we're definitely going to get to building in this base. Whoa. Okay, I didn't look at him. Definitely going to get to building in this base, and keep your eyes open for some group activities with the blocLIST server. But until then, I'm Micmastodon. This is the blocLIST vanilla server. That's a lone giant pine tree. And I'm out. Some of these textures aren't done, so we're reverting to the faithful texture pack. But I am so glad this doesn't look like cheddar. Did not like those hunks of cheddar.